to the distinguished representative of Japan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. My delegation would like to express Japan's sincere gratitude to you and your team for your dedicated...
Microphone for Japan, please.
We appreciate it that... The delegation would like to express Japan's sincere gratitude to you and your team for your dedicated efforts. We appreciate it that the first draft, although it did not consistently make use of customary expressions, recognized what we had done well and was presented as a simple but solid basis to explore how to converge our different views in this forum. Reading the second draft, however, while we appreciate that some of our comments have been duly reflected, we express our concern on the draft. Some, not a few, claims on which common understanding among us haven't been made are emphasized. On non-proliferation and regional issues, we noticed that reference to such issues as the additional protocol, Article 28, 29, and 30, and the JCPOA, Article 59, are weakened in comparison with the first draft. Therefore, we are of the view that our previous discussions are not reflected in a balanced and inclusive manner. Listening to diversified views are important, but I have the impression the views of those who respected the Chair's request to work in the spirit of compromise and convey practical comments were not heard well. We believe that the current draft should have been an action-oriented one, as the Chair had originally envisioned. We are not clear where and how the Chair plans to reach consensus. We are of the view that what is important now is to objectively review how past commitments have been implemented and to continue examining the concrete and practical methods of fulfilling them, with the sincere engagement of the nuclear weapon states and cooperation of all states. Japan believes that such an approach does not constitute any disregard for the previously agreed documents. With regard to nuclear disarmament, in addressing issues on which common understanding hasn't been formed, we would like to emphasize the importance of the engagement of all state parties, engagement with one another, to advance nuclear disarmament, in spite of the differences, as stated in the Kyoto Appeal of the Group of Eminent Persons. We hope that such an approach will help to restore cooperation. On nuclear non-proliferation and regional issues, we should continue to improve our response to existing challenges. In particular, in relation to North Korea, while we appreciate some of our comments were reflected, we are of the view that further improvement in line with our earlier comments should be made. Under the cooperation of the three preparatory committee chairs and the president of the review conference, we would like to see a constructive and forward-looking atmosphere fostered to advance discussion on our common goals. Japan will continue its efforts in all three pillars, including the activities of the Group of Eminent Persons, and is ready to cooperate with as many countries as possible. Implementation is important, but in order to make it happen, interaction and interactive discussion and creative innovations are absolutely needed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I thank the distinguished representative of Japan for his intervention. I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Venezuela. A microphone for Venezuela.
Listo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. My delegation would like to endorse the statements made by the delegation of Indonesia on behalf of the